Hello and welcome back to the channel, A Light of Source. My name is Anna Maria and I am a light renegade, part of a group of Pleiadians here with a joint mission to support the collective in whatever ways that we can. Right now we're channeling messages, we're offering different services, we're creating tools, we're trying to feel into the ways that we think we can help the collective at present, while also remaining open to any type of expansion that may feel necessary in the future. Yeah, for those of you following my trajectory, I am still in Canada, but I will be leaving for Hawaii at the end of the month, returning to the lands of Lemuria. I'm really excited to see what that feels like, what returning home feels like. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Lemuria, ancient Atlantis, could be an interesting avenue of exploration if you feel called towards it. I think many of us had very important lives there that are playing out in almost a parallel form right now. But yeah, so I will pull up today's pre-channeled message by the Pleiadian High Council. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's about passion, something that I've struggled with understanding, I think, a lot to date. But yeah, I'll leave it there, and I will bring in the PHCs. Bring in the PHC. Hello to each of you, and thank you for joining us and this loved one for yet another message, for creating this space for yourself, for your inner growth and your development. We are the Pleiadian High Council. We are your guides, your teachers, and your friends. Here, and so very honored to be connecting with you in this capacity. So many of you following this channel know us well in other forms of self. The amnesia that came with this incarnation is starting to fade, and we'd like to encourage you to feel into our energy. Let us help you remember. We're always so happy when someone is guided to us by a seemingly impossible or improbable series of steps, only to realize that we've been nudging you the whole way, only for you to realize that you've been listening. Call us in and know that we are with you, standing next to you, supporting you energetically and with profound love, compassion, and pride. Today's message will indeed be on passion, not something that is a requirement to exist on your planet. While many speak about passion and give talks and host courses and workshops on finding one's passion, not everyone understands what it is to actually fuel their inner fire and how to work with the flames. While passion may not be a strict requirement for you to live your life, we say that it is certainly something that makes for a life worth living. What are you passionate about? What drives you? Questions some struggle with, while others have it almost hardwired into them from the moment they open their eyes. And of course, for those of you who do not innately know, or simply know, or who simply know they're here to help, to impact the lives of others, theirs is a journey of discovery. Discovery of self, discovery of understanding. And so, to assist those uncertain, we ask again, what is your ultimate joy? What are you inherently interested in? What drives your curiosity? What are you adept at? Or, going a bit further back to when you were a child, what was your ultimate joy? What did you gravitate towards? Was it dance, song, coloring, poetry, or mathematics? Was it exploration, asking questions no one had answers to, finding answers to questions others didn't dream of asking? Was it playing make believe with friends, living out specific scenes in the worlds of pretend, that pretend land that children create with such ease? Were you a firefighter or a superhero saving others? We suggest sitting and going back to that time of innocence, before others' values and guiding principles started to get in the way, to take up more space in your brains until all the new data and information started to tell you what was real, practical, the way. We begin here because we want to bring passion to the forefront of your experience again. Be that focusing on what you already deeply know about yourself, or working at understanding where passions lie for you, or yet still fine-tuning what you already know, narrowing it down, finding new ways of incorporating more of it into the fabric of your life, weaving it into your days. A bit in the morning, a bit at night, or on your daily commute, on your weekends, or can you create something bigger around it? Can you start or pivot your passion projects to hold its frequency and its energetic signature? Can you build a life around it? Can you build something where your cup fills you up as you give to others? What can you do to eke more pleasure out of life? Watching how passions are treated on earth is so interesting because it's just one of the many aspects in your life that could be easier to gravitate towards if your days weren't so full, if your energy not so dispersed amongst all the other responsibilities and the distractions that have come together to form what a normal way of living looks like. Normal way of living. A lot of quotes today. And so we want to just highlight how important passion is and ask you to reflect on what passion means to you, what its place is in your life at present, and what you can do to sit in your passion more going forwards. Passion is where fun and purpose come together. We will leave you here with so much love. Until next time. All right. So that's this week's message. A little late in its delivery. I was hoping to get it out last week, but days have been pretty busy here. A lot of wrapping up of an old life, hanging out with family members and friends, and closing off a chapter, I think, before exploration truly begins. So apologies for that, but I hope you enjoyed this week's message. I was thinking it could be interesting for those who felt comfortable to share what their passions are in the comments below. I'm feeling like there's something in seeing what others are pulled towards, and maybe letting those act as puzzle pieces for others to pick up if it feels right for them to try out and maybe to put back down or to fit into their puzzle. So if you would like to share your passions, I would love to read it, and I'm sure others would love to as well. Thank you for being here, and I'm sending love to all of you. Until next time.